Right? Does it work? Let's go. Here we go. We are live. All right, that's amazing because I talked for like 5 or 6 minutes to all of you and I just thought I get zero response. But now here we go. And I'm very glad that everybody of you is here. I mean, 9 people. That's amazing, especially for DaVinci Resolve because it's like not a very common and not a very famous program, especially for motion graphics. So yeah, I'm very glad that you're here. This is my first time that I'm doing this, so yeah, I get already the first calling request. Um, just let me finish this real quick, and then I'm instantly going to let you join. Um, yeah, I talked with Lucas because he also did his first call or his second call already, and he said that it's better for him or it was better for the call if he could just answer questions. So that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. So I have prepared a little bit of something if you have like zero questions. Yeah, but if you have any questions, then please just let me know. That's what this call is prepared for. Um, yeah, so if you have any questions, I think there's a button down there where you can just request for questions and just click on it, and then you can instantly join. By the way, for all of the people who are coming from my Instagram account, yeah, this live call is actually in English, and second, this is actually happening every week in the motion creators community, where we also have calls and everything. So if you are invested in this kind of stuff, then feel free to join. I would just yeah, here pin the join the motion creators community, um, really short or really quick. Yeah, and then I would say let's go. If you have any questions, drop them in the chat. There's a chat on the right. I actually can't hear you, and I actually can see zero information of all of you guys. So in order to do that, you have to request to join. And Paul is actually yeah instantly requesting. So yeah, I'm just going to start this.
Yes. Hey guys, I just want
Hello.
to have a really nice yeah, info for you. So I just had the first call also over there on my studio with a marketing call, and we just realized that if you want to join on your mobile phone, you have to use another link. So in case someone wants to join you, Nick, then you have to share the guest link in the chat, just to let you know. So
Ah,
people on the desktop can join without any software and so on. They just click the button down below, request a call. But if you're on the mobile phone and you want to join the call, then you have to use a specific link, and this is the guest mode. So just in case, if someone has requested it, just share the link in the chat, and then people can join from their mobile as well. Okay?
all right. So then I'm just
All right.
going to go on. Wait. On invite and then invite link guest, and then I'm just going to put it
Exactly. You
inside.
just go up there in the top right corner on
Yeah.
invite, and then you
All right.
select the guest link and post it into the chat, and then everybody can join from the mobile phone as well. Yeah.
All right. All
So,
right.
but
Perfectly.
they also need to have the app. So the Riverside app is necessary for it, and otherwise you can join from the desktop as well. Yeah.
All right. And then I'm just
All right.
going to put the link inside of our chat so that you can
Exactly.
join perfectly. All
Perfect.
right. Then have a
That's
great day,
everything.
Paul.
Thank you. Have fun. See you.
See you. All right. Perfectly. We already got our first question from Luca. And yeah, he's asking about the little black text block in the right corner from my vlogs. Maybe you've seen them, maybe you didn't have seen them. I'm just going to show you real quick what Luca is referring to. Just give me a really quick second. I'm just going to open up my last vlog and I can explain everything to you then. All right, amazing. So yeah, like Paul said, if you're on mobile and you want to go into the call and actually ask a question, just you got to click on this link. Hello, hello. All right, he's muted. It's all right, perfectly. Um, will this call be recorded and uploaded in the Motion Creators community? Yes, this call will be recorded and it will actually be in very high resolution because it's not just recording the screen but our cameras and then uploading it to a server and moving it together. So you will have very crisp quality 4K screen sharing. So yeah, this will be like amazing. Thanks. All right, yeah. I'm going to share my screen real quick to answer Luca's question. Alright, this is a very bad first frame. But yeah, I think you're probably referring to those little black boxes, Luca, right? I think so, yeah. What ads should you refer to? Alright, so I'm just going to show what he means. It's actually this kind of animation. Yes, so this is a very, very basic animation, and all of you will be able to do this. Yeah, I'm just going to show you real quick how to. So, everything we're going to do animation-wise is actually happening in the Fusion page. So, if you've never had a look into the Fusion page or anything, then just go into the school and look my first video of my video editing module, which will be updated in the future. Don't worry, I have just very basic stuff in there right now, but there will be great stuff coming. Yeah, so we would jump right into the Fusion page, and yeah, this is the clip I made the animation from. So just click on this little magic tool, and you can already see it. I actually made it pretty stupid. So it's not the best way to build this node tree up, but yeah, don't worry. Um, just to make it sure real quick, does everybody of you guys know how a node-based workflow works, or should I explain it real quick? Just to get a feeling of on what level we're talking right now, or if I should like explain it from zero. Yes, alright, I know the workflow. Alright, perfectly. Then I'm just going to explain it because it's a very basic animation. So, everything with on this animation actually has like uh, just text, this little background which is cut out to this little rectangle thing, and then this little icons. So it will be pretty basic. So the first thing I did in this animation was actually just creating a background. Oh, yeah, was actually just creating a background, and then I took a rectangle mask to mask it out. So, or what's better for you? If we do it like from zero, or should I just explain what I did here? What's better for you? I'm just getting used to this right now, so yeah, just give me quick feedback maybe. If we should start from like zero, this animation, and just build it up, or if I should just explain what I did here. The way you do it right now is perfect. Alright, yeah. From zero is cool for me. From zero would be cool. Alright, so yeah, from zero would be great. From zero is nice. Since I have DaVinci open in the second monitor, I will try to go with you. Alright, then we can do this. I'm sorry, Konstantin. Yeah, I can explain it to you real quick afterwards, or you can just send me a school if you don't want to wait for this whole process. Then I can totally understand this. But the first thing, all good, buddy. All right, perfectly. So, the first thing we are always going to do is adding a fusion composition, because that's like the base we are going to work with. So, go back into your editing tab, to effects, and go down to effects, and then you will find fusion composition. I actually marked it, so you have probably to write it down, fusion composition, and then just drag it into your timeline. And then we're going to click on fusion. So as you can see, nothing right now is selected, or nothing right now is going on, and this is because we basically have like a camera, but nothing else in the whole universe is existing than this camera. So nothing will be projected. So we are going to add our first node right now, which will be a background node. The background node is actually in this little taskbar. It's this little icon, which you can just drag and drop right here. Or the quicker and also better way, if you want to improve your workflow, is to just press Shift and Spacebar and then type in background, and then add it right into your composition. Yeah, so then we're going to take it and connect it to our media out, and then we have our background. The second thing we're going to do right now, just one second. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is to set the opacity of this background to 0, because right now, oh my god, I'm going to mute this chat real quick, sorry. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is to make the alpha to 0, so that we actually have a see-through background, that we can animate something and still see the background. Because right now, if the alpha is set up to 100, we're actually not able to see anything behind it. Any plugin recommendations for DaVinci Resolve? Yes, actually a couple. I would drop them after I did this to explain them as well a little bit. So, like I said, alpha to 0. The next thing we're going to do is adding a background, because any type of motion graphics or 2D animations, we are always, or 99% of the time, we're going to build up of a background where we make a mask on top of it, or mask out what we actually want to do or want to achieve in the end. So we're going to add a background while selecting our first background, and it will immediately create this merge node. And then we're going to mask out the space that we want. So, oh, wait, real quick. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is adding a rectangle mask. It's also on the top bar right here. And then we're going to connect it to our background real quick, perfectly. Or, like I said before, shift spacebar, type in a rectangle node, and then you will get it as well. Yeah, perfectly. Then you click on your rectangle node, because you can see we have those harsh borders right now, and we really don't want them because they are very ugly. So what we're going to do is just go on the rectangle node, click on the inspector, which is actually set on by standard, but if not, then just click on the inspector node, and then go to corner radius and crank that up so that it looks smooth. And I think this looks pretty good right now. Another thing you could see in my first animation is that this background is not set to 100% opacity. I think it just looks way smoother. So we're going to do the same thing in our composition that we have right now. So we can click on our background and then just take the blend and take it down to something that we like. Maybe, yeah, like 50% works. I think this looks pretty good. Maybe a little bit less of the round edges. Yeah, I think this will work. We will maybe tweak it around in the end, but for the start, I think that's pretty decent. Yeah, so the next thing we want to do is actually no, we're going to do this animation by just setting up everything, and then we're going to animate. So just so you know what I'm doing right now. The next thing, bro, I need that info with the blend effect on the merge. Ah, all right, perfect. Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. All right, so you can see sometimes those little informations can help a lot. So the next thing we're going to add is the text that we have in the top. So I actually want to merge these together with like a lot of different kind of text. Or I think if we're going to look into our first composition, oh, I just turned off everything. Wait, real quick. Oh, that was actually pretty stupid because now I have to do it hand by hand. That sucks. I'm sorry. Because as you can see, we have like those details and then those icons, and I don't want to do it separately like we did here, because this is like a little bit handy, or not very handy. So we're going to click on our merge one right now, and then we're going to click shift spacebar again, type in text node, text plus will be popping up, and then we're going to type what we want. In my case, I'm going to write down details, because in my blog I'm always showing the details of where am I right now, what's my location, what am I doing right now, and so on. So I'm just going to put it here and then move it around with this little rectangle in the top corner that we want. And then I'm going to go into the inspector again and just decrease the size a little bit. I think something like this is looking good. And to get like this Apple-ish style that you could see, we need the font SF Pro. It's actually free to download, so just feel free to get it from the internet. SF Pro. I'm sorry. SF Pro display perfectly, and I want to have it. Oh, and I want to have it smaller. So maybe Yeah, regular is pretty good, I think. And then just decrease the opacity as well a little bit. So we can do this here in our text node by, yeah, by going to shading and then turning down the opacity, but just a very tiny bit, or by the merge node again. So you can choose what you want to do actually. So now we have our details and we want to add all of our icons. I have them just downloaded from the internet. You can do the same thing, and then just add them. And I don't want to do it like in first, or do I want to do it like this? I'm just thinking about how I'm going to set up this node tree to see what works best. But I think we can maybe add a multi-merge. So press shift spacebar, type in multi-merge, and then you can add like different node trees besides from your main node tree. And this is like very helpful so that you don't just get one long line and have to do every single thing by one, but you can control actually everything. So if you now take all of the assets that you dragged into your media pool, just click on it, type in merge node, and then connect it to your multi-merge node, and then it should pop up. And we will actually do this with every other of our assets and then connecting it. Where do you get your assets from? Um, I have like a very good software which is called Flaticon. I just got the premium subscription from it. It's like 70 euros a year, which is like actually pretty decent, and you get like a lot of icons. But with this one, I just downloaded it from the internet because those are the Apple style emojis, and you're free to use them. Um, yeah, so sometimes it's a mix out of everything. There are also websites like Pixabay and stuff. The free starter pack from Video Editor Studio is a banger plugin. Yeah, yeah, 100%. And then I'm going to just keep on. So we're going to click on our media one, type in merge node, and then connect it to our multi-merge as well. So the nice thing right now is that we can just not move everything by once. Wait, that's actually bad. I want to check what's going on real quick. Huh? Alright, then we will just skip this real quick, and I will look in the post what's happening right now, because in 3D space you're able to do this. I'm just normally working in 3D space because it's so much easier. But then we're going to do this by hand real quick. Doesn't matter. Works as well. So we're just connecting everything to our main node tree, and then add a transform node to adjust the size of everybody. So just click on your different medias, and then oh my god, we're 70 people right now. That's actually crazy. That's actually crazy. Let's go. Yeah, feel free to ask questions, to use the chat. I see that some people already requesting and answering question in the chat perfectly. So yeah, now we are going to go to our transform nodes and then actually just move the icons around to the point where we want to have them. So I want them to be stacked on top of each other, like this, but now we have to make it beautiful. Alright, just maybe like this, like this, like this. Yeah, I think that should, no, that doesn't look that good. We're going to increase it. It's like you have to play around a lot with those values to really see if what you want to do is actually working out and how it feels. The look and feel is actually the most important thing. The animation stuff and thing is actually just things that you are easily to learn, and it's very easy to learn. But the hard thing is actually to see what looks good visually and what feels good as well. So I'm going just to check real quick how it looks in the other animation. If we're going to make this a little bit smaller, I'm just going to pull up another animation real quick. Yeah, it's pretty similar, I think. Yeah, yeah, we are on a very good way right now. to make this animation look good. The only thing I want to change is we're going to clean up our workspace a little bit. Is that this hand is looking way bigger than the rest, and we don't want this, so I'm just going to clean up a little bit. Perfectly. And now we are going to add our text nodes. Why do you use a merge in front of the multi-merge? Couldn't you just connect the media? Yeah, the thing is, I don't know, I'm used to just working in 3D space. Let me check that real quick. Maybe it works. I have zero idea about that. Oh, wait a second. No, because then one thing gets cut off in the background and one in the foreground. That's the problem that I had. And the other thing is creating a mask. Oh, that's not a multi-merge. What the fuck is going on? Wait a second. We're going to see. It's working. Alright, perfect. I don't know. Then let's just set it up like this so that we have control of everything else. And I think I just did it. Where's my... Is that my clock? Yeah, I think so. No, that's my pinpoint. Alright. Gustav, you're the go. Thank you, mate. Yeah, Gustav, you're a nice guy for just sharing it perfectly. Yeah, Figma is great for that. So, then we're going to add everything to our multi-merge. Adjusting the size again because it just made everything fly around like crazy, like this. And our last thing is this one. So make this a little bit smaller maybe. Make this a little bit bigger. 18 people in the live call, I can't believe it. I thought like the DaVinci Resolve would be empty. I was actually a little bit scared that nobody would come. But now we have so many people. Yo mentioned some plugins for DaVinci in the latest vlog. What plugins do you use for DaVinci? I actually... Alright, maybe some people ask now, so I'm just going to show it. There are a couple. One of them is Xglow. Someone showed it to me, and it's actually like a better version of the soft glow. The soft glow is actually pretty decent if you compare it to the After Effects glow, but this Xglow is like on a whole nother level. And it's actually free as well, so you can just download it. I can see if I can find the link. Is it from Reactor? Oh yeah, that's true. It's from the Reactor. So you can just download Reactor and then go to timeline. Oh no, was the timeline? Workspace, scripts, Reactor, and then you can open right here. Then something will get opened up, and then you can just download the Xglow and edit. Thank you for that, Flo. Genau, so Xglow is something that's very cool. Then I use as well, where is it? No, that's not what I meant. Here, Magic Zoom V3. This is actually it's like this one of the most amazing plugins because if you have like a clip and you don't want to make those zoom ins manually all of the time, you can just add an adjustment clip and then take your where was it again? Here, take your zoom plugin and just pop it on, and then you will have like smooth in and out zooms, and you can like change the zoom scale and the zoom speed. So now it's a little bit faster and goes more deep. It looks like this. It's very smooth. So I really recommend you to download this plugin. It's very handy, very useful. Then I have some other plugins. 3D Resize is also very nice because then you can just instantly get objects to 3D objects and just do that outside of Fusion. I don't use it very often, to be honest, because it's a little bit laggy, but it's very good as well. And then Proto V2 effect is also like crazy. If you want to do like car porn or anything, then I can just show it real quick actually. You can just go to your clip and then add your Proto V2, and then you will see you can add these glows, and you can actually add these glows to masks as well. So we have this, for example, with a white background, and then you add the proto, you will see that this proto is also like using your selected mask, which is like very cool because you can get like some really cool effects, and this proto is also having like different kinds of glows and stuff, and it's all animated and moves around, so very cool. Can you maybe do a list with 5 to 10 nice plugins you would recommend and share it anyhow? Yeah, wait, I'm going to pull up real quick. I gotta open Discord uh, for a second because I got like a lot of cool plugins recommended by a friend. The problem with DaVinci Resolve is that it's like very limited for plugins, or I actually searched a lot for plugins and I couldn't find a lot. So those are like very cool. Then I would recommend to get Xglow. Reactor is also amazing. Oh my god, everything is exploding right now. Xglow is very cool. And then I have to see. Ah, all right. Another great plugin is okay. I can just maybe I should just do a Word document or something. Oh, that's very bad. All right, all right. Whew. Oh, just got saved. All right. Maybe we can cut this out in the final thing. That would be amazing. I think I'm just going to use Notion. That's better. I don't want to like leak any of the context from my clients. All right, that's my deadlines. That's all right. So, um, top 5 plugins DaVinci Resolve. We're going to keep going for the rest of the animation soon, but yeah, just now real quick so that you have this quick overview. Make a screenshot. I think I can give you like 5 good plugins. So the first one is the Zoom V2 I showed you. I'm just going to write all of them down real quick and then decide what's very good. Then Xglow, and this comes with Reactor. So Reactor is actually the big plugin. I can type it separately. It's like huge thing where you can download a lot of plugins. Then we have another plugin which you can use when you do create subtitles. Oh no, not from the whole clip, please. All right, I hope my PC is not crashing right now. All right, perfect. Just take a very small part of your composition and create a subtitle. How do I import a plugin? Is it easy? Yeah, it's not that hard, but it depends on the plugin. With some of the plugins, you just gotta go to the Fusion, drag it in. With some of the plugins, you have to double click and then click on download. So it's a little bit different for everything, for every plugin. But in general, I even would say it's easier than After Effects because um, you can stay in the program, because in After Effects you have to go into your files. You don't gonna do this most of the cases that I know in DaVinci Resolve. So yeah, that's amazing. So why didn't my subtitle get created right now? What's because I muted the audio track. That makes a lot of sense. So now we have this subtitle, and this is like amazing for social media. So what you can do is now with this other plugin, actually have to see what it's called. You can go to workspace when you create a subtitle, go to scripts, comp, or was it comp? What was it? It was Snap Captions plugin. This is like amazing because now you can make custom subtitles with it, and so in order to do that, you have to have a bin which is called Snap Captions, and you have to have it in your master bin. I don't know how it's called. Yeah, that's very important because I wanted to do those or to use this plugin, but I didn't saw that you need to have the Snap Captions bin, and I was like freaking out. So you can just take was it text plus or text? I can't really remember. I'm just going to try it out. You can customize the text like you want it to have. Then maybe add a gradient and add a drop shadow. Alright, this looks very ugly, but it was text plus. Amazing. Okay, perfect. So now you have your very ugly custom text, but you want to have it on your whole subtitle. So this is like better for short form content, but I will show it anywhere, otherwise, no, anywhere here. You can also animate this, so it would be no problem if you have like a little animation and then just. Why doesn't DaVinci Resolve fix this? It's like impossible to see the curve. You have like this little animation and you wanted to have it on every little thing, maybe also like a blend in. Um, then you can, if some of you needs the original video from the Snackers Spine, perfect. It's like I have like a moderation team. That's like perfect, guys. Thank you very much, Konstantin. You are like, um, very nice, very nice guy. All right, so we're going to go to Workspace, Scripts, Comp, Snap Captions plugin. Ah, we didn't add the folder. So type in Snap Captions. Then we have it in this folder. Drag it in here, and now we're able to do it. We can also rename it to like text one. Yep. Hello. Text two. Alright. Workspace, scripts, comp, snap captions. And then we have text two, hit on generate. And now you can see every of those texts got this animation and the customization. So it looks like this right now. It's very ugly, but I think you know what I mean with that. I got you, buddy. Thank you very much, Constantine. It's like really helpful. All right, so Snap Captions, very good plugin. I'm going to add it to the list. I'm just going to Snap captions. Then we had I think was it. I wouldn't put this on my top 5. It's like it's laggy. Mr. Beast title. Oh, this was just this. All right. No. I don't want this. Where are my... Yeah, Proto V2 definitely goes onto the list. Proto V2. Then we have another plugin. I don't know. I think it's not public available. So yeah, I don't know if I think I just got it from a friend because they crafted it themselves. But I can actually ask them for you and just post it later in the school community. Add a link for you. By the way, if you're not in the school community, then feel free to join. But really just do it if you're really passionate about it. So yeah, I can just add the the link real quick so you can just click on there if you want to look what you get. There are a lot of nice people. We have different type of courses. Everybody's helping each other out. We have several of these live courses. I think right now we have 3 or 4 in the week for After Effects, DaVinci, and so on. But yes, so where did we stop? Ah, the plugin. So I'm going to post the plugin, I think, in this school community, and this is the Inner Glow plugin. So I'm just going to show you real quick what this is doing. Just going to add a Fusion comp real quick. Fusion comp, add a background, connect the background, and then adding another background and giving it a shape. So perfect. Now we have our background. It's a little bit light gray, and we want to have an inner glow because DaVinci Resolve has no inner glow or something like that. So he just gave me an inner glow plugin, and you have to click on some things, I think, to make it work. I forgot actually what this was. Was it size? Ah, yeah. So you can add game. Wait. I have to figure out right now. Okay, you have to adjust the aspect ratio, and then you can change glow size as well and everything. And then you have like an inner glow. And the amazing thing is you can just move them around so that you just have them on one side. We need an equivalent to the flow and motion tools plugin from AF4 Resolve. Yeah, that's true. And I'm going to see if I can find anything like this. This is fire. Yeah, I know. This is like amazing. Um, yeah, and you can just play around with the angle and everything as well. So yeah, he's like an amazing guy. He just built this by himself. So big shout outs to him. Yeah, and you can also adjust color, everything as well, then add soft glow or inner glow on top of it. And yeah, you can play around with it and do a lot of very cool stuff. So definitely going to put this here. So inner glow. And the last thing I have to look it up because this is like an amazing plugin. Wait. Alright, so I think this is going to be insane for you, for all of you guys. Motion Pal. Oh, was it called like this? Yeah, I think so. How can I add this real quick? Oh no, I have to connect it to my merge notes. So just I actually forgot how to use it because I just used it once because he gave me this like 4 days ago or something, and I was like shocked because this is like amazing. So you can just add a transfer node. I think you have to connect it to the motion pal, but I don't actually remember how he did it. But if you click on it, you can go browse curves, and then you have like then you have curves. Then you just have this similar curve tool to bouncer in DaVinci Resolve, and this is also amazing. So yeah, if you want that, Log4j only works in Fusion Paint. There was a release of Flow plugin a couple days ago, and oh, that's amazing. I'm going to look that up. But here with MotionPal, you can see it's like the Bouncer plugin, and you have like this pre-made curves, which is like amazing. I just forgot um, how to connect it. It was like it was a little bit complicated. You had to click one or two things, but yeah, I'm going to write that down, and I can make a tutorial in the school when I asked him, because no, he didn't build this himself, but here's a tutorial actually. I'm going to post this real quick where you can also as well download this plugin. Is a plugin from Accession or from someone else? I don't really know in the moment. I just know that he gave me that plugin, and that was like very happy, and now I forgot how to use it. Shame on me. Um, oh wait, was it this? Just have to check that out. Yeah, there you can find the plugin, and I think he made a tutorial about it as well. No, that's the Inner Glow plugin. His channel is named Captain Chaos, and he does a lot of those tutorials as well for plugins. I'm just going to look it up real quick. No, I don't think he had one. That sucks. But there are tutorials out there for these plugins. I just have to rewatch it or ask him. And yeah, Tom, you're the best for you. I'm going to save this up for me real quick as well. All right. So now what do we have? We have Motion Pal. I think Motion Pal is like top one or two because this is like so handy. I'm going to put it. I gotta put it on one actually. It's like something you. Wait, what's going on? Discard. It's something that you need to use a lot. So I'm just going to put it here because it helps a lot. I used it a couple days ago, like I said, but I forgot how to use it. Then Zoom V2, it's also amazing. Maybe put it on 3. Inner Glow on 2. Snap Captions also helped a lot in the past. But I think I'm going to change it with Xglow. I think this would be my top 5. I think those will be my top 5 plugins for DaVinci Resolve. All of them are pretty easy to install, and there are also a lot of tutorials out there that you can just use. Yeah, so those are my top 5. Make sure to screenshot them if you want or if you need. Yeah, but I would move on if you don't have any more questions to those kind of plugins. All right, I think then. Wait. All right, thank you, Nick. Lovely, perfect. All right, then we're just going to keep going with the previous animation. Ah, I actually forgot where did we start this here? All right, perfect. So we already set it up our scene pretty well. And now we're going to add another multi-merge. Nope, that's not correct. Multi-merge node, and then we're going to add another text node, text plus. So put three of them instantly. So copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. Put it in here. Copy paste. Put it in here. So then we have all of our text animations, and just type in, for example, we are in Berlin right now. No, we are in Hamburg actually. What am I yapping about? Then we're going to click on the correct text, which is SF Pro Display. And then we're going to make it medium, I think. Works perfectly fine. And a transform node as well, so shift spacebar, adding a transform node. And then we're going to move it so that it fits. So right about here maybe. And we are going to do exactly the same. So I'm going to delete actually the text nodes that I created and just copy paste this 2 times. And yes, all right. So then we are going to adjust these to the position that we need them. Transform. And everything, it's actually very basic, guys, so don't worry, all of you will be able to do this. And this will be uploaded in the Skool community, like I told you before. So if you want to just rewatch any parts, maybe you want to rewatch the part about the plugins, or you want to rewatch anything about what we're doing right now, just make sure that you go into the Skool, then just click on record it, and then yeah, you will actually learn everything, or just have the recordings there. So then we have the position, the time, which is like maybe now it's how I can join the community. All right, so I'm going to add it right here. This is the link for the Motion Creators community. It's paid, I know, and it's also not cheap. This is just because everybody in here is invested, and if you really want to elevate your skills and have an invested community, come into there. If not, then it's totally fine. I can understand it. If you're just doing it for a hobby, for example, then it's probably, or if you want to make your hobby to your job, then it's maybe a good idea. But if you're just doing it sometimes a month when you have a little bit free time, then I think it's not the right investment for you. I'm completely honest. I'm not here to hardcore sell you something. I want that you get like the best value from this call. So yeah, I can add the text maybe a little bit longer. So now you have it there. No, for infinity is not good maybe as well. 20 seconds. Yeah, then we're going to keep going, and the bottom thing here is I marked it as the task. So we are having a live call right now, and I'm going to add this as well. So, maybe live call. We are in English. We are in English. I forget that sometimes. So now we have like our base scene set up, and what we want to do right now is to animate our background first. So this is actually very simple, and I'm maybe not going to do it for like every little part of this thing. 100% worth it. Yeah, it's definitely worth it, guys. So yeah, check it out. Check it out. Skool community is like amazing, or like motion creators, because it's actually one of the most active communities in video editing. Even though we are only like 250 members right now, I think we are on top 10 worldwide editing wise. So yeah, if you want to join, feel free to do it. All right, so we're going to take our player to the start of our timeline, and then we're going to click on our rectangle, go into inspector, and then adjust the width. So we'll start off with 0, reserve it. What we say in Germany. All right, perfect. Thank you very much. Yeah, so in order to animate something, I think you know how animations work. If not, so if we're going to click on a keyframe right here, we mark this as our start frame, and then we'll go a couple frames forward, so like maybe 45, maybe it's a little bit long, I don't know, we will see. And then drag it out to the size that we want. And as you can see, I didn't make the keyframe. Alright. So we're going to make a keyframe, which is this little diamond icon. We'll click on it, then make the width on 0. Going to go to frame 35 for now, and then adjust it to the size we want. As you can see now, we got this little animation. But it looks very stiff and not smooth, and this is because we didn't adjust the graphs. So we can just click on our spline node, which you can find on the top, and then select your rectangle node, and then you're able to adjust those little icons. So the first thing you can do is just mark both and then click S. So you can see now we have like a little bit of curves. And I see people that just stop from this point right there and say, alright, now it's smooth, but if you really look close, this doesn't look smooth. It's not perfect. We want to have like crispy clean. So we want to drag them out like a lot more. So just grab these handles and drag them out like crazy. And now we have something like this. And I think it's still too fast. Another issue I see, I'm sorry if I'm just not being very fast, but I want to actually give you the most value out of it. I see a lot of beginners do like very short keyframes, so from 1 to let's say 30, and then this looks not very professional. In the most cases, slow looks better, because then you can make your keyframe smoother. So I just dragged it out to frame 65. And now we have something like this, and I think this looks already way better. Yeah, this is exactly the effect I want. A little bit longer maybe, like this. Perfect. Now we have like very crispy clean animations. Very clean background animation. And with the things in the foreground, I actually want to make them come upwards. So, or animate them upwards so that they fly up. So what we're going to do right now is animate each and single one of them, and then maybe just copy paste animations. So how long do you make your keyframes? Like 10, 15 frames or more. So most of the times I do keyframes, I think for like 50 keyboard shortcut for the time stretch you used. I actually just mark them real quick, and then I'm clicking on this thingy, and then just drag them around. Or was that a question? Was that the question? Maybe my chat is a little bit delayed. I don't know. All right, no, then we will just keep going. Or is there a shortcut to access the time stretch function? Not clicking on it. I just didn't set it up. I don't know. I don't have a keyboard shortcut on it. But I think. All right. So Tom is helping right now. Perfect. Perfect. Option S, but this would be Alt S, right? Or am I tripping? Or what do you mean? Do you mean this? Because then it's just. Or what did you? Was it the question? I don't know. Because Alt S is like doing the same thing that I did with the S keys. So just clicking S, marking it, and then clicking S. But most of the times you have to drag it out manually and do it yourself, because you want your animations to have like different kinds of looks. But maybe that was your question. I don't know. I don't know. Like on Windows, you can just click on spline and then click on S. Do you save every animation you build so that you can drag and drop in future? No, I don't. I have some of them. For example, my 3D workflow, I have like a basic scene that I already set up, and I have some animations. But I realized that it's sometimes even faster if I don't have to like look for my animations, but find them, but build them for myself. Because if you have, for example, this animation we did right now, I'm just going to add this rectangle node, and if I'm going to make it faster, I'm like doing rectangle and then adding it, setting my keyframes up real quick. and then I'm going in the spline, and I have like instantly the controls. And if I would have go to my Explorer and find out everything, sometimes takes longer. But you can do that if you want, if you know how to do it. I don't have to explain it, but if you want to know how to do it, I can definitely do that. I didn't do it for a long time though. I think it was like right click and then save as. Yeah. All right. We will just keep going for now because we didn't quite finish our animation. So, next thing we are going to do is we have now our background. Maybe it's a little bit slow right now. You have to. Oh yeah, this thing. You sometimes ignore it if you're new, but it's like making your animation go full screen, which helps a lot. All right. It doesn't look so good because we didn't drag it out. All right. So now we're going to drag everything out as well. Yeah. Now we have this very very smooth animation. Next thing we are going to do is like letting them come into the frame. So we are going to make a keyframe maybe around here, but we're going to start with the details actually. So I'm trolling. Where's the details text? Is here. All right. Adding a transform node, and then we're going to mark the starting point. So maybe right here, and then. So a trick for animations, just real quick, I always like to do is to feel the animations on my keyboard, if that makes sense. So I'm not trying to look at numbers, but to already see in the future how it will look. So I'm doing like, and now I have a feeling of how long the animation should be. This doesn't work, of course, if your computer isn't well enough to render it at this speed, and it doesn't work if you have like very complex animations. But for this kind of stuff, it's like the thing I'm doing. Maybe I'm also a little bit weird, but yeah. So for this animation, for example, we are not going to make it slow at the beginning because we are going to make it blend in. So we're just going to mark it and pressing S or Alt S, like we've learned from Tom, and then we're going to drag this handle out and see how it looks real quick. Yeah, that's not bad actually. I'm going to make it a little bit longer, and then we will see how it looks when we start to blend it in. So maybe we want to start blending it when it's at the fastest points right here, and then just go to the merge node from the text, go inspector, going to blend, make it 0, make it a couple frames forward. Yeah, and I think this works. But it's a little bit. It's not perfect right now. I think we need little bit higher range of motion. Yeah, I think this looks way better now. Perfect. So now what we can do, and what is like an amazing thing, that we just copy this, put it behind our transform node. And why isn't it working? What the hell? It's because it's not the same size. I can understand. Alright, we will. For slow PCs, you can put your playback. Alright, yeah, can explain that real quick as well. So we can go to, if you have a slow PC, go to playback, go to timeline proxy resolution, set it on quarter. So now you can see everything will be in quarter resolution, but if you will render it out, it will be full resolution as well, and you can work like with real-time speed. And I think this is like maybe more important. And another thing is you can also activate your render cache, so set it to smart, and then it will pre-render everything. I'm doing this as well, but make sure to delete your unused render cache, because if you oh my god, I had like the situation where my system ran out of storage and I had like 2 TB, and I was like, holy shit, like 1 week I had 500 left, and it was all just because render cache. I think I deleted like 400 GB of render cache. So yeah, make sure to delete this. It's like very, very, very important. So now we are going to start to animate the rest, and we want to have it. Actually, I'm going to look it up how I did it with this. All right. I see how I did it. I see how I did it. Oh, that is the reason why my PC is slow. I see. Thank you, buddy. All right, amazing. We solved the problem. That's very good. How much time do you average need for one animation? How much for a whole video? Um, that really depends on the animation. I mean, right now I'm explaining this. This would need probably like, if you have to find the assets and stuff, like 15 to 20 minutes. But if we are going to maybe just look for this, I think this took like 10 hours or something. Because when you look into it, you have like huge ass node trees and like 3D camera movements, and all of them are like adjusted. How did you learn all of these animations and the advanced ones? A lot of learning by doing. I am doing this for like 4 months or something, and I just do it every day till I go to sleep. Maybe working out a little bit, but this is like my whole life right now. So this is how I learned it. But if you know the basics, sorry if I'm always looking to the left. There's like my chat. This is my second monitor. I can actually maybe. No, it's not working. My camera cable isn't long enough. Um, but if you want to improve fast, the most important thing is that you do it like you need to have much reps if you want to do it like good. If you want to be like one of the best, you have to do. So you're testing a planning of switching. Um, I'm definitely not going to switch, but I want to have this skill, and because I know that there are some clients who are requesting After Effects, or that you have the knowledge from After Effects and that you know how to do it. And also it's like really helpful knowing After Effects because it's industry standard, everybody use it. And if you have a problem with DaVinci Resolve and you don't have like an amazing school community, then it can be the case that you don't find a solution for it because uh, especially with 2D animations, there's not a lot of content out there. So you really need to learn things by yourself like I did. But with After Effects, there's so much more tutorials out there. So this animation you did on RA, is it possible on DaVinci? What kind of animation did you mean? Because everything I did in After Effects as well possible in DaVinci. You just gotta know how. So I mean, you can look at this. This is like complexity. The one from calendar to yeah, you mean the Zootox kind of animation, right? Yeah, this is everything of this is like totally possible inside of DaVinci as well. Um, yeah, everything is possible. Everything of that is possible. Is it easy? So, for me right now, I would say it's not that difficult, and it's just because I have like so many reps. I don't know how it is like for someone who's just starting out, but I know if you know what tools you need and where the tools that you need, then it's not very difficult because if you already know what you want to do and it's not like a creative process but just a thing where you just recreate something, then for sure you are going to be able to do it. It's not you are able to learn this fast if you really want to learn it fast. But the thing that is going to be hard is like making it very smooth, making it look on point. And then of course trying to make those animations from your own mind and come up with new ideas by yourself. Because copying, recreating something is like easy because you already have the creative process done. Um, but if you really want to make like amazing stuff, you have to have like a good feeling for the animations and have like a mind where you have to think about animations on your own. And I have like a very 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 good source. This is like one of my secret sources. So uh, yeah, I'm just going to share it right now. Too bad for the guy who just left. And this is Pinterest, and I'm going to show you real quick why. If you're going to search up UI design, this is actually something I got from Tom. You will find all of those amazing designs and mockups, and this is like so good for inspiration because as you can see, you can just basically take a lot of those ideas, put it in your own edits, which has like a completely different idea. Um, and it's so good. Or for example, this. Oh my God! Imagine this in an edit. Woo! Would look so Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? All right, all right. ADHD is kicking in. But yeah, this is like one of the secret sauces. How do you do motion blur with 3D stuff? I see you work with an image plane. Motion blur before use. Yeah, I'm doing it in a random 3D node, or what you can do, which takes up a little bit less CPU, is you're taking an image plane, making it your whole screen, and for example, if you want, then have I actually done it? I think I didn't even add motion blur. Pretty stupid, right? Uh, Alright, this is very old project. I don't know where anything is. That's the cursor. So you see we have this animation, and my image plane is so big it fits the whole screen, so that I can make the animation from or with my transform. So the amazing thing right now is that we can just go into the transform, go into settings, and then add motion blur, and then it will have motion blur as well because it's having the motion blur on this image plane. Your diffusion goat, have that of why. Thank you very much, bro. Much love. Yeah, hope to see you again. Goodbye, my man. Goodbye, my friend. Yeah, so you can just do it the way I did it. This is like one of the ways. Then of course you can do it in the Render 3D, but like you can't preview anything when you turn this on. So I hate to do it when I'm working on a big project, especially because like if you have to render out all of this stuff, this gets like so confusing. This is like horrible. It's like can't imagine. But yeah, you can do it the way I just explained it. This is possible. Bro, I need that node tree in my Fusion page so that I can learn everything. Crazy value here. Thank you very much, bro. You guys make me so happy that you enjoy it. Man, I was so scared that it's like, yeah, not, oh wait, not maybe not the best frame. Um, that you don't get like much informational value, but I'm very happy. Sorry for questioning again, but I want to join the community and can't find any link on your Instagram, for example. Alright, I'm just going to edit here in the chat. No problem. Now, bro, you're crushing it. Thank you so much. Anyway, keep track of where you turned on motion blur or just remembered. I just remembered. I don't know, maybe there's a way, but like I said, I don't know anybody who's telling it. But here you can see I turn on motion blur in the thing, like in the image plane. And I'm going to add the link real quick. Um, and if you joined when you came from me, oh, Constantine, here you go. Constantine, my favorite mod. Thank you so much, bro. Um, perfect, perfect. That's so good. But yeah, if you want to join, then just maybe tell Paul because they are probably going to be happy that people just joined from this call, or just write in your school that you, or write it in the post that you come from here. And yeah, where did we stop, man? We just wanted to do like a little animation, but we saved me now with Pinterest. Bro, it's the secret sauce. Like 12 people saw it right now, but or 13, but this is the secret sauce. I tell you, I'm telling you, bro. Maybe it was stupid to share the secret because this is like a stupid advantage, but yeah, it's like amazing, bro. So yeah, I'm tripping. I just read it again. Yeah, but this is like really really helpful because especially when you have those days where you can't get like any ideation and then you just go on it and take a couple of parts, match them together in a new way. Please just don't just copy because the artists who are standing behind those thought about it. So maybe add a spark of creativity on your own. But like this is such a key thing to do. Oh, and something I previewed as well are camera shakes. So maybe you're interested in this as well. As you can see, I just added this little shake and I can pull it up real quick. Oh my god, I'm so scared that I'm just leaking any information that I'm not allowed to leak. um, alright, so just going to pull up the DaVinci workflow. Is it called? I think. Oh, workflow. Fusion workflow. Here. Here I just, those are like my pre-saved animations, and if you want, I can just send you the shakes. Those are like different kind of shakes because it's like to work with this tool, with the shake tool, oh my god. I I really hate it. So here like shakes, I found them online anywhere, but I think they're just free to share because everybody can rebuild them. Um, so yeah, those are like very juicy. I can just go to the adjustment clip real quick to show it to you. So you can just drag and drop those pre-made stuff into your comp. And wait, I'm just going to mute this chat as well. Uh, uh. All right, all right, all right. Oh my God, we are already 1 hour in. I can't believe it, man. Time flies by. Crazy. Um, yeah, so you can just add those. And like I said before, with my 3D workflow, I would really recommend it that, like with the 3D base, this is like the 3D base you need to have like a 3D workflow. So just copy paste them and or just take them and save them. It's like key. Then I have like also some camera movements, which I can then afterwards adjust, but I don't really use them to be honest. It's like I just created them once, but it's pretty much faster to do it on your own. And then I have basic animations, yeah. Alright, here I have the shakes as well, I don't know why. And then I have like different kind of assets as well, but I'm not pre-saving so much stuff to be honest, because sometimes it's just faster to create stuff on your own by yourself. So yeah, that's like the camera shake thing. Yeah, just guys, let me know real quick if you want to finish this. If you want to finish the animation we just started in the beginning, or if you're not interested anymore in it, let me know real quick. Goofy ass push up position right there. Um, but if you're not like really interested anymore, or if you like understood right now how I created it, I'm just going to show you the final result on the thing that I already done because it's like easier. Alright, I'm just going to show it to you this way if nobody complains. Alright, so um, as you can see, we have all of our assets. Oh, and I'm going to qualities like full quality. So now we have full quality again. Perfect. 4K, 4K because it's like recording 4K. Amazing. And then we have our little animations that I animated them with the merge node. So yep, as you can see, the spline turn them on, making the best decisions. As you can see as well, I did like everything double and twice, and not the best way to do it, but so just you get to feel how I've done it. The animations are actually like yeah, like 30 keyframes long. From those things, and I just took all of them, copied the merge node, and then just animated